still on music?
No.
Shit. Alright, fine.
Look, man, I
We'll
didn't
skip
put my...
to
Yeah.
I know it's twice I've asked you. I think I'd remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. My friends are high all the time.
He says he lives music, but I ain't seen shit, you know.
Your artist isn't even a stoner. What's her fucking excuse?
Man.
Anyway. Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Lion's Share. This is some guy picked up on the side of the road, said he could run a computer. I am Uncle Ron, and just as a regular trigger warning here, folks, the views expressed on the Lion's Share do not represent anyone's opinion other than my own. And half of the time, I'm leading you down the long, dark road, and it's going to hook you real bad, and you're going to come to realize that he didn't mean a damn bit of that. But before you get offended, you have to follow me down that road. You have to understand why I think the way that I do. You have to see why I think that, I don't know, we hadn't studied on this real good, so I'm thinking that, I believe that Israel has fucked up a really good Palestinian fireworks celebration over there.
Are we sure it was fireworks?
What, did you not listening?
No, I heard you.
I'm sure. Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, you can't blame me for that. They've been going back and forth.
What is it this time? I don't know. They were having a fireworks demonstration or something, and Israel brought the airstrikes and the oppression to a picnic.
Tit for tat.
It stuck out in the news today, so what do you folks think about that? Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe. It's going to be our new thing, because apparently you can't go through 30 seconds of anybody's intro on YouTube, so you're trying to find out about who won this sword fight in medieval France between this duke and stuff, and they'll stop you to let you know that good opportunity to let us know in the comments what you think.
Yeah.
Do you like boobies? Let us know in the comments. Oh shit, let me rush to the comments and make a wise ass comment, because this guy needs me. Boobies. Yes, we'll go with boobies. So this time around, we're on episode 3, we're also going with Sigmund Freud. Now, this is not a furtherance of our, what we were calling it, our time machine assassination. Sigmund Freud is just actually one of those folks that we're just going to talk about. We're going to leave him alone and not going to leave him alone, but there's a long list of stuff that we could talk about with Sigmund Freud, the Austrian father of psychoanalysis. So, everybody knows what Sigmund Freud thinks about you and your mom.
Exactly. But
when it comes right down to it, him and Webster, the dictionary guy, it's just one person's opinion. Give a shit what Sigmund Freud thinks.
That's true. Webster. See, like my dictionary would have words.
Fitna and stuff.
No, not even that. I want people's pictures next to that words.
Oh, stupid. Here's,
yeah.
Yes, that's a database. That's not a dictionary. The unabridged dictionary of redneckology is, it's
very large.
So, unless you're been living under a rock, Sigmund Freud is noted fellow of 1856 to 1939, and you may be familiar with such terms as the Oedipus complex, where everybody loves their mom, and not in the modern I've been stuck in the in the plumbing under the sink for an hour, help me way. Repression, ego, superego, libido, source of compulsive behaviors. He did extensive study on that. Compulsive behaviors such as compulsive repetition, compulsive hate, compulsive aggression, neurotic guilt.
Okay.
Neurotic guilt. Didn't say whether he was Catholic or not, but so anyway. So here's you looking through his bio on I hate to do it. It's Wikipedia, and here's your lesson in Wikipedia right here.
Wikipedia.
Though in overall decline, which means we don't necessarily believe that shit anymore. The clinical practice, psychoanalysis remains influential within, though in overall decline as a diagnostic and clinical practice, psychoanalysis, excuse my redneckness, psychoanalysis remains influential within psychology, psychiatry, and psychotherapy and across the humanities. It thus continues to generate extensive and highly contested debate in regard to, okay, this is your Wikipedia lesson for the week. Though in overall decline as a diagnostic and clinical practice, psychoanalysis remains influential within everything, but less than it was before. Well, it turns out that people have been shooting down Freud's theories, and now he's just a footnote in psychoanalysis, as it were, because you got people like Wilhelm Reich and Toril Moy, I'll butcher that up, but Wilhelm Reich, sounds like a German fellow, I could be wrong, was working on an early Freudian theory that anxiety pent up is built on, or potentially could be built, I guess. The theory that anxiety based on dammed up libido is bad.
So they got horny?
Again, we're familiar with phrases like repression, ego, superego, and also you can indirectly cite Freud as a creation of the term, damn, you need to get some.
Okay.
I mean, that's straight up. So then we have the further confusion of this Toril Moy, who brought a, quote, feminist perspective on psychoanalysis. And that's not, I'm having a hard time with this, folks. The consequences of 3 universal traumas. The fact that other people exist, that there are several sexual differences between those people, and that people die. Now, we'll start off with the first thing that I said, feminist perspective.
Yep.
So, in the idea of a modern feminist, everybody has 3 traumas in their life. I mean, you're like, they smack you on the ass and it's like, oh, you poor thing. Can you believe that there are other people out there?
Yeah.
It's a trauma. Everybody suffers these traumas. That there are other people. There are sexual differences between those people. I'm going to guess that there's probably a number lower than 3. Sexual difference between those people.
I would agree.
God. Let me know how to kill myself in the comments. Sexual differences and that death happens. And apparently the feminist philosophy is that, damn, that's bad.
Yeah. So basically.
Now, but to be fair, I don't consider myself a feminist. I consider myself a humanist. And the others thing pisses me off every day, because not only are there other people in front of me in line at the store. There are other people that drive in front of me on the interstate.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This whole, social distancing thing is awesome, because I've been trying to get people to stay away from me for years.
Nice.
But, in popular culture, Sigmund Freud has spawned stage plays, a BBC miniseries, and yes, that says Freud, The Secret Passion, a 1962 mainstream film, allegedly mainstream film. I haven't seen it myself. It's not. It just, once you get past the title, it sounds like a snoozer. But The Secret Passion of Freud.
That reminds me of like that whole section in the grocery store with the women's books that you don't go to.
You got some old guy with glasses and a scruffy beard, short gray hair, and he's holding some woman while Atlanta burns in the background or something. The Secret Passion of Freud. He actually was a dancer. It was his true passion. So, and the funny thing, The Secret Passion, I mean, is that like a porno based on Sigmund Freud stuff? Got lots of farmland and mom getting stuck in the butter churn or something. Oh, Lord, young Sigmund, come help me. My stepson. You have, you got to get me out of this butter churn. No, that's not something I'd be interested in. I mean, Sigmund
Right?
Freud, he's right up there with Nikola Tesla and
Kellogg's people.
influential people from back in the day, which oddly enough come about the same time as Tesla and the uh, the rest of the industrial revolution that came along during
The
the
science
early
boom of
1900s
that
and
then.
the science boom and the information boom that created and kickstarted
Hmm.
the modern world,
20th century.
the high tech world, and uh, and the damn internet.
Which is awesome.
The internet continues to mine gold. Oh, mining. So have you heard that Tesla, Tesla,
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk, Tesla automobiles will no longer accept Bitcoin as a
Oh my
currency?
God.
Oh no, no. This is a straight up news story, man.
Really?
This is not Babylon B. This, if you are you familiar with their website, Not the Bee? It's stuff
No.
that they should have put on the other one, but it's true. So anyway, Tesla says we're not accepting Bitcoin anymore.
Okay.
He's worried about the impact of Bitcoin mining on the environment.
No, he didn't.
Now, for those that don't know, Bitcoin mining is not a physical process. Bitcoin mining is a computer program.
No.
It's a digital process. I
He
nearly,
said saves the trees, so he
I,
did it.
I, I don't know if he did this as a troll. I know he did this as a troll move to see what kind of dumbass I'm telling you, in all his knowledge, he's compiling a dumbass list, and it's people largely on Twitter who are reacting in a
Yeah.
passionate fashion.
Twitter.
Twitter, freaking Twitter. I mean, he triggered up the Saturday Night Live folks recently. Elon
Oh,
Musk
yeah,
is
yeah,
coming
he
to
was on
guest host
there.
Saturday Night Live. Oh, by God.
Yeah.
We don't even like him. Really? What'd he do?
We don't know.
Janie told me that she didn't like. He was a bastard. Probably a Trump supporter.
Sounds
Trump.
about
That's what I'm
some
thinking.
kind of
So
reason. Yeah.
and yeah. So we're mining the gold, not the Bitcoin, of digital information off the internet, and it brings up again our watch on social media. And I realized that I have focused a lot on my local social media, and I don't have to get out very far. Not very far. It's just like reaching over here. It's like, okay, this is my work for tomorrow. You could reach over here to the next county, but this is all within my county. There's always the local busybody pages full of babysitters by request. Can somebody watch my kids next week?
Oh no. That.
All right. You're reaching out to people who are not on your friends list. Hey, come look after these damn kids. A lot of that. A lot of the if your dog kills one more of my chickens,
Yeah.
if your dog chases my cows one more time, I'm going to call the sheriff's department or something. And that's right up there with another. I mean, it's really the damn favorite is I saw a dog and was going to stop and get him, but he ran off. But I was going to take my kids to soccer practice or something like that. And there's one or two ways that goes. There's always a picture of a dog that's sitting there looking at people like, the hell do you want? You're taking pictures
Right?
of me.
You
Or the
know?
dog's like goofy at the door like, hey, you got something to eat? Well, my dog would be. But the, mm, this, if you see a possum on the road, you should stop. Stop for the possum. And check in his pocket and see if there's babies in there. Now, this is not a dead hobo. You're hoping for a 20 or something.
Oh my
Run
God.
up, check in his pocket real quick and be like, oh, damn. Check for the damn, because they babies can live for 3 days in the pouch after Mama has been killed. So now we're collecting up possums off the side of the road here in the county. We don't live in Louisiana.
No, we don't.
We don't live so far out in the country that, you know, our cousins are really hot.
No,
we're not.
Don't.
You know, we live in a town of, you know, probably, I don't know, the local demographics are average, I guess. You know, small town America type thing, local, you know, county in the country and stuff like that. I don't recall possum collecting as a thing out here where we live, but and now I immediately went dark and twisted with it. We're, you know, collecting up stray possums, but I wanted to hit the lady up, see if she had any pie recipes or
maybe what else she gonna do with
casserole. So I said, look, all right, so possum pie casserole, is it like a rotisserie type thing? And she's like, oh my God. And for privacy reasons, I decided not to put all of the text and stuff, but I told her that, you know, she suggested we're supposed to take them to a rescue.
What?
Rescue. Like somebody wanted these possums. Somebody apparently collects possums. And I'm like, well, we're kind of past that. I was hoping for one of them recipes or something, because I'm just before the marinating stage.
Yep. A little late for that.
I'm expecting somebody in the driveway just any time now. Anyway, so and right up in that the pet thing, there's always somebody selling their dog.
Oh yeah.
I don't mean selling a dog, selling dogs like their dog is a champion breed or something. No, I mean, I'm selling Cousin Louie's dog. Cousin Louie died, and I'm selling his dog Shug, and Shug is 86 dog years old, but I need $25 for her.
Exactly. I want you to pay me.
Selling your damn dog. This is a previously enjoyed dog. This dog may very well shit in your house, and you're supposed to go pay money for it. Wonder how much I could get for a possum. People don't sell your damn dogs. Don't sell your dogs.
Especially not previously enjoyed dogs.
Ugly ass 85-year-old dog that smells bad. And people, I need to get $25 to make sure that you ain't gonna feed it to another dog. Apparently, there's just as many people looking to rescue your dog as there is looking to feed it to another dog.
Wow.
That's the reason for the rehoming fee thing. The popular phrase, rehoming fee, is, well, I just got to be certain. And when you get $50 from the guy that runs the dog fights, I mean, it's basic economics. You can afford a $25 rehoming fee. Don't ask me how I know. Am I a bastard? Let us know in the comments. And then there, again, with the social media thing here and there, I have close to 3,500 friends and followers on Facebook. So there's all types some stuff going on, to say the least. And to date, this broadcast, this recording, I give you Gas Mania Southeast 2021.
Very much so.
We're not even going to comment on any of these because we don't have to, but and then there's the local police department responding to the inevitable rise in thefts associated with gas. This one, if you basically the police department lets the folks know that, you know, cause us to be out cleaning up this damn hazmat in the rain when our guys are freaking hazmat suit and oil drying, you son of a bitch, you, because gas, you know, they ain't never making gas again.
Them guys were lucky.
Like I said, this
them guys were lucky.
that
they didn't explode.
They could have died right there. I mean, that local Mexican restaurant's bad enough with gas, but oh my God.
Right.
I hear that Mount Everest is an awesome place to die. So,
Well, according to ESPN, they had an article. I'm just surfing through the internet as I usually do, looking for interesting articles to bring to you and then get jokes out of.
that's
So
what I'm here for.
this one's from ESPN, and it's called "Layering Gummy Bears and and 5G: What We've Learned from 100 Years on Everest." Okay.
Right.
So what does the title give you?
Well, these are the positive things that we got from 100 years of beating ourselves against Mother Nature on Mount Everest.
Yeah.
I think that's modern media in action.
All right.
Man, look at this cool stuff we got from Mount Everest. You know what? Show me a cool stack of trash that you got off of Mount Everest.
You wanna?
That's immediately where I went with that.
Okay.
Those are those are the positives. Meanwhile, they're shitting on Mother Nature up there.
So that would be according to the layered in the title there.
Layered,
Yeah.
layering. So we've
Yeah.
we've learned to layer some duty under some poo poo, and then we put the crap and some stinky, and then some stuff that we really don't like
Candy
gummy
wrappers.
bear fucking wrappers and stuff, and our 5G cell phone packaging. And I mean, how many dead cell phone chargers are there on Mount Everest? Solar panels. The Chinese would look around up there and go,
Look at all this copper.
"Got him." Yeah. Well, so yeah, like I said, the first place I went with that was way to draw a positive, bro.
Yay. 5G on Mount Everest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That bothered me too, but that's why we went into this. Okay.
yeah, and it turns out that that there is not only is there a lot of trash on Mount Everest, these environmentally conscious people who, I mean, I'll just say it, that the person who goes up Mount Everest is going to be more environmentally conscious on average than the average redneck from a trailer park somewhere.
True.
You know, flicking his cigarette butts out there.
True.
And they go up there and they shit on the mountain, and it
Mhm.
freezes in position
Mhm.
like a dog sled team.
Okay.
And they leave it there, along with everything that the packaging. I understand hiking and stuff. You minimize your packaging. You do minimalist things wherever possible and stuff.
Yeah.
There's nothing minimalist about Mount Everest.
No.
I
None at all.
want to get the recycling contract from all them aluminum oxygen cylinders that are currently on the side of Mount Everest, and I want to force them to bring them down to me, just like the Nepalese government has started doing.
Mm-hmm. Now.
Man, if this isn't American as fuck,
Oh, it's capitalism for sure.
I mean, no, this is specifically American. We're gonna tax that ass.
Yep. $4,000 non-refundable if you don't bring back down 17.6 pounds of trash. Okay, and as of 2021, there have been 5,790 people to summit Everest. That's not how many people have went up Everest.
Oh,
So
that's a lot of layers of shit and doo-doo and stanky and
almost
holy
6,000
crap,
people.
man. Well, I can't say I blame them after spending.
Would it be holy because it's supposedly at a higher altitude?
Well, I mean, I kind of sympathize with the people because if I spent $9,000 on a North Face backpack, the last thing I'm bringing back down off of that mountain is some stinking ass wrapper or a sack of, dare I say, duty.
If I've already paid $5,000,
And that's the problem. Nobody
plus
wants to.
however much to get there, and I'm gonna go up to one of the most tranquil places on the planet, supposedly.
Leave a
I'm
giant
not gonna
steaming
leave.
pile.
No, I could not do it. I don't even do it when I go deer hunting. I don't leave a whole bunch of trash out there. I may leave a pile of crap, but it's not trash. It's not wrappers.
Yeah, hang out there
it's
for a
not
week.
stuff that I brought up there other than
And they're nice enough.
shit.
They're nice enough to bury it in the snow.
So in 2019, the Nepalese government pulled down 6,600 pounds of trash.
Well, it was during one little specific time of their extended effort was to get down like 60,000 pounds or something like that. And during the initial stages of that, they I guess during the season, because they got like what 3 weeks that's good for doing that sort of shit.
I think it's a
They
little bit longer than that.
Yeah, so they had gotten down, the 6,000 pounds at that time, and
So lo and behold,
again to assume things.
so lo and behold,
To,
up under those 6,600 pounds of trash, they uncovered 4 dead bodies. So, did they bring them back down?
That was the immediate second pivot. Was all this trash and all this trash and all this trash, and then you start thinking about, well, wait a minute. There are other things more important up there. They found 4 dead bodies, and these are the environmentally conscious folks. And suddenly they're worrying about trash. How many dead asses are currently on Mount Everest? There is a list on the internet.
On Wikipedia.
Wikipedia has a list of 300 people or so disappearances, deaths on Mount Everest. It's a fairly exhaustive list, but you get into some weird shit inside my head when you start thinking about the dead people on Mount Everest.
Okay, you want the first one?
These are the environmentally conscious people. Let's get the trash down. Hell, they don't even want to get their buddies down.
So, strolling through the list, which is true. If they're not going to bring the dead folks down, because a lot of the list itself was disappearance.
Yeah, I mean, they suddenly found these 4. I wonder where we can go and find the matchup to these 4 people. These 4 people died. These people died out back of base camp where the pile of trash is. Or did they bring their dead ass down the mountain and stack them up over there, and they just pile some trash on it to keep them insulated and stuff? And they just, over the course of 97 years or something, they just, well, I don't know, some old guy.
Yeah.
He's not making that much noise. Leave him alone.
I chose a section of the list to actually compare and give you some stuff to run with. Roger Marshall, okay, on May 21st, 1987. He was from Canada. Cause of death? Disappearance.
Cause of death, disappearance. Yeah. I noticed a recurrence of that on that very list. Cause of death was disappearance. Well, you disappear on Mount Everest, your ass is dead, and there's, But did you notice the wording says that it was a likely accident?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's up there by himself. Nobody's stabbing him in the throat because he's been screwing his secretary or something like that and leaving his ass on the mountain or something like that. I get that.
So the whole situation would be y'all walking through a snowstorm and your buddy disappears.
Yeah.
And
God, he was there a minute ago.
Where'd Roger go?
Ain't that a bitch?
Right. So right under that, the next death was Masao Yokoyama.
Japanese guy.
On September 2nd, 1987. Cause of death? Drown. How do you drown in one of the most frozen places on the planet?
Remember number 6 million in the Poor Bastard Club? Because there's no way that drowning on Mount Everest was anywhere near pleasant. That it's a fucking a ball of wax at the equator. I drowned in Fiji. Well, at least it was Fiji. Fuck, it don't matter. I'm still stinking up the place.
It's kind of funny to me
drowning on Mount Everest. Christ Almighty.
It's like dying of thirst in Fiji.
I'm working on all right, go. I got a theory. Go ahead.
So within the same segment of that list, there was 4 deaths on October 17th, 1988, yet again due to disappearance.
4 of them at the same time. Yeah, that kind of cinches it up right there.
They were Czechoslovakian.
A likely accident. See, that could be explained away. You know how women are.
Okay.
They'll infiltrate a team of folks.
Oh God.
Yoko Ono. and cause some stat. No, I'm just fucking with you. No, but seriously, man. Yeti Assassin.
So
now go ahead and laugh. There, time and time again through history, everybody from the Native Americans to the Nepalese, the high altitude people.
Oh, there was a lot of Sherpas that went missing on that list.
Right.
Yep. Avalanche.
Catch some fool out there by himself, snipe their ass at about 600 yards. He falls off the mountain, right? But when you start getting 4 of them at the time, come on, man.
Disappearance too, not avalanche.
Right.
There's a difference on that list.
Yeah, disappearance. Right. You know what I'm thinking?
What's that?
Yeti Claymore.
Oh my God.
Boom. bitches, 4 of them, man. They just
I wonder if they've
nobody
got
came across a giant pink section of snow or nothing.
Oh,
But I mean, seriously, I mean, there could be some, some conspiracy going on. I saw a movie one time about the guys that were up in Alaska, and it turns out, man, he's been boning my wife, and
oh
we're out here
shit.
in the wilderness, and he's gonna kill me with that stick. Oh shit! But yeah, man, I think Yeti Assassin.
I dig it. I wonder if they've got a
Was that? I mean,
scoreboard up there between each other.
going back to the drowning guy, drowned on Mount Everest. Sound like he's come up on my damn mountain, plant your flags and shit.
There was so
Even the avalanches could be explained. You know, some fucking little Yeti kid running around in a circle up on top of the mountain. Whap!
watch what I can do.
Look what I can do. Whap! What was it you said, Daddy? I got 6 of them bitches. Yeah, come on.
18 dead from avalanche.
Yeah, that Mount Everest, that's not my thing. I can poke at it from over here in the safety of the United States, but I mean, the comedy kind of just snowballs with it. I mean, it's one of those passionate pursuits that people kill their damn self over.
Yeah, exactly. They'll get up there and leave all their trash and then die.
And then they die. But you know, you got to applaud the Nepalese government for their efforts to get the trash off the mountain. I think having that very exhaustive list that okay, Mr. Roger Marshall, we understand that you no longer exist. Really, your ass is hanging off the side of Mount Everest or something.
Somewhere.
That's steady dehydrating, looking like a mummified rat in a basement. But I think we ought to tax his people and say, look, man, we know your dad died up here and stuff, but he left some shit up here. You need to come collect it up.
If not, give us $4,000.
Give me 17 pounds of your dad's shit. It's at the bottom of that pile. It's been a few years.
Could you imagine getting that phone call? Mr. Marshall.
We want to invite you to Nepal. Really, my dad died on Mount Everest, man. You want to? Yes, that's right. You come get your dad's shit. Fucking American. So, yeah, man, Mount Everest.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit. Speaking of shit, in a continuing effort to bring you something that you just don't think about on a regular basis, which apparently in my life it's been most everything that people just don't think about.
So
Tesla invented AC electricity.
Yeah.
And some dude invented petroleum. And well, that's pretty good. Who invented wiping that ass? You talk about the basis of civilization, indoor plumbing, modern medicine, hygiene, and stuff like that. Let's talk about the basic stuff, like not having your ass rot off from the outside in.
toilet paper.
Good old butt wipe.
Butt wipe. Okay.
There are over 100 terms for butt wipe.
Yeah.
Toilet paper, TP, some
Shit
notable mentions. Certificate of deposit, which I thought that was pretty good. But then there's also, in the effort to remain inclusive, U.S. Constitution. See, for all you lefty folks, thought we left you out. The Constitution. Yeah. All right, so
butt paper.
yeah, there is, of course, there's always some guy to point to.
Yes.
Who's the guy?
So Google for commercial toilet paper would be Joseph Yeti.
We're not sponsored by Google, but waiting on their call. Okay, go ahead.
So he had mass-produced, made his own company to produce toilet paper in 1857. Right? Toilet paper itself was not invented by Joseph Yeti. He was just one of the main manufacturers for America, because Wikipedia, everybody
There's always
looking for
somebody
Wikipedia.
to blame.
Okay. So the first documented use of toilet paper in human history was ancient China in the 6th century.
Well, that makes sense. They invented paper, and so they invented wiping your ass with it too.
Yeah. It come in 2 foot by 4 foot sections.
You just leave that hanging around in the shit house, and I thought it was bad when you was a kid and you come out there and you're like, Dad, oh man, you come out of there and it's left hanging over there or something.
Big ass towel.
Hey, look at, way to go, man. That's a good one. That's, yeah, there's nothing about shit paper that don't go there and it ends up being gross. I mean, the distinction, I get the impression that somebody was wiping their ass before paper. I mean, because obviously the Chinese invented paper.
Mm-hmm.
So they obviously, right along with, hell, let's just wipe our
paper.
ass with it, you
Shit
know.
paper.
Works good, scraps or something like that. But surely there was somebody before then that, I mean, imagine the caveman. So who had actually invented wiping your ass? Well, it was the guy that hadn't been to the creek in a week, and he's like, you know, when I hadn't been to the creek in a good while, my ass was about to fall out. So we're gonna start cleaning our ass and stuff, and it became rather obvious real quick down at the cave.
So we've got some alternatives before TP existed.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
Wood shavings.
How?
Stones.
Stones.
Pebbles, rocks. Yeah.
Just pretty much something laying around to wipe your ass on.
I guess.
I mean, well, the hunter's relief of leaves and stuff like that. I can see that.
Obviously those. Water. Yet again, what are they? Duvets.
Oh, bidet.
Bidet.
Right.
Okay. Those
of course,
exist.
water. The creek.
Corn cobs.
Oh yeah. Okay. God bless the farmland. No wonder they grew up to be mean bunch of son of bitches.
And for some reason, when I was doing all this, and you looked over my shoulder and saw this list, you wanted me to say seashells.
Seashells, specifically seashells.
Why?
He doesn't know what the 3 seashells are for. See,
no.
He doesn't know.
No.
You don't remember the seashell thing?
Mm-mm.
Demolition Man?
No.
That's Rob Schneider's just busted Sylvester Stallone's ass like, what? You don't know what the 3 seashells are for, because where the toilet paper was supposed to be, there was 3 seashells.
Oh shit.
No shit. Remember now? Oh,
Yeah.
That's right. And so you don't know why seashells are such a big deal. Fucking kids, man. I swear you raise them right and buy them books, send them to school, and they eat the fucking teacher. Well, you didn't say not to eat the teacher.
Well, I don't watch old school movies. I'm sorry.
Old school. God damn, that hurt. That fucking hurt.
So, back to our toilet paper here. Joseph Yeti's company ran as late as the 1920s.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the first patent for toilet paper, you'll notice that Joseph Yeti didn't have a patent, was given to.
Go ahead.
Given to Seth Wheeler of Albany, New York.
Yeah, somebody. Well, there's no damn patent on this
shit.
Well, to be fair, Yeti's offering wasn't necessarily a toilet paper per se.
Yeah,
it was
medicated.
It was offered as a medical device because it supposedly had alum in it, which anybody that's familiar with old school drugstore stuff, alum is a hemorrhoid remedy. Mm-hmm. Known for soaking and anything that you touch up against your butt and relieve the hemorrhoids. And it wasn't necessarily offered as a hygienic offering in the general sense. And that's the reason that the patent went with the other guy who was Wikipediaized now.
So throughout all of it, a couple of facts that I picked up doing this little search for toilet paper. Okay. The first one was that in the U.S., there's more than 7 billion rolls of toilet paper sold yearly.
Yeah, Americans are notoriously full of shit.
Okay. Another one, there was a position for monarchies and stuff back in the day.
Oh, the groomer of the stool. Groomer of the stool. Like you can fold it back into a pompadour with a comb. Grooming the stool. That's an impressive one, Your Highness. Jolly good. Yeah, I understand that was a sought-after position because literally no one else ever had the king to himself. But, I mean,
You
Hey,
wipe
good
somebody's
log.
ass
Hey,
with
man,
a
that's a
lip.
log, Your Highness. I was thinking about this French and versus Serbia thing. You know, it doesn't sound like a very influential post, but you get an opportunity to say any damn thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, way to lay it out, sir. Yes, Jim down at the bakery. I was thinking about him the other day. Just saying, good guy.
Also, there was in ancient Rome, they didn't have toilet paper back then because they hadn't spread that far. So
Yeah,
they used
way
a
back.
sponge on a stick.
Is that the origin of the term "shit on a stick"? I mean,
Or,
seriously.
or shit stick.
Oh, shit stick. Oh my God. Yeah, and I understand it was used in their public baths.
They
Bathroom is entirely said. They had public
they took it after using it.
latrines and
Yeah, yeah.
stuff, and
So they took it
just
after and would dump it into a vat of vinegar.
ow. Now that I don't recall hearing.
No wonder they called people shit stick.
God, oh shit, you are the irritating to my assest motherfucker that ever there was. God almighty, I thought, and I thought using somebody else's toothbrush was the ultimate ew.
Man,
Fucking Romans, man. Well, they invented some weird shit when it turns out.
I'm kind of glad that I was born when I was born, so I didn't have to wipe my ass with rocks and seashells.
Corn cob. Oh no, the seashells thing's still to come because they never specified. That's some fucking alien technology that's fixing to come out on. Well, I mean, it's in the future.
Yeah.
Sometime. Maybe the present now be like the Simpsons foretelling of the future.
It don't matter. I don't want to wipe my ass with anything but
Seashell.
toilet paper.
Unless it's a laser type thing where you just kind of hike up and go.
Even then, I'd kind of feel violated because then yeah.
There's a laser scanning my ass out there. So one thing that turned up was, and this is why I'll go ahead and plug, somebody else on YouTube, the history guy. Love that guy. He would be one of those professors that just I'd always make an A and it wouldn't matter for shit because my English and my math scores would still keep my average in the shitter. But man, I'd be all about the history class.
Yeah.
You ask Colonel Feld, the ROTC instructor. Yeah, I'm acing in 95 on all of my tests. But
Nice.
we go into it's 2021. We're just coming off of, I'm not afraid to say it, a toilet paper issue in the universe. I'm sure aliens were short of toilet paper. 3 recti.
Well, hold up. You can't blame the aliens because we're the ones down here freaking out about everything.
Brief notice, or a brief mention by the history guy of the great TP shortage of 1973. Why? What? So people are stupid and always have been? Oh yeah. Well, it turns out there was something happened in the woods of northern Michigan, the lumber industry. There was a hiccup in the supply chain, or a potential supply chain hiccup that could become a union labor strike or something. I don't know. But Johnny Carson mentioned that, and now there could be a shortage of toilet paper. There might be some toilet paper shortage. No, not in this fucking country. Oh no. You know what happened. People wheeling out cartons, giant cartons of TP from their local Costco back in the day. I don't know, it'd be the food giant or something like that.
So what you're saying is
not
we're
the
still
first
fucking
time.
retarded.
People were retarded back then, and they continue to be in their daily pursuits. Not to offend anybody who can't help being a dumbass, but we're here to laugh at you. Sorry.
That's why we made this. So
that's why we're here. Golly, shit paper, Freud, social media. I'd make an episode. Okay. And you can bet if there's anything else that I forgot, I'll be sure and tell you the way it is next time. We got music. All right.
Vitamin D out.